Hello there. What's going on, everyone? We've got some X-Wing news to talk about. There is finally an X-Wing rules forum and an Armada rules forum not far behind. So we're going to be talking about this today. Be sure to also check out our sponsor for today's video, Luxury Playstyle. They have amazing full metal tokens. You are going to love these tokens. They're double-sided. They come in a variety of finishes. If you use code Crabbok VIP, you're going to save 15%. And while supplies last, orders of $35 or more are going to get a lightsaber nunchuck Crabbok token thrown in for free. You can use those to mark critical hits. If you want to use the C side, you can flip them for light side or dark side, or use them to count damage in a variety of games as well. They're pretty versatile, so you don't want to miss out on those. So check out Luxury Playstyle. Links in the description below. You'll also find links to the new rules forum. So basically, Atomic Mass Games is in this kind of long process of kind of integrating all of their games, all of the Star Wars miniatures games over. And, you know, we've seen the Legion rules forum go up a few months ago. They've been getting community members to come in and be the, rules kind of subcontracted rules answerers, rules gurus, so to speak, which is actually very, very smart, considering that they've kind of had to, in a hurry, try to take over all of these games. And let's face it, these games, especially X-Wing, has been out for a long time, and it's difficult for new people to come on board, even if they've already been an X-Wing player. They, to be able to answer every rule and have it, factually correct and accurate, and to have all of that wealth of knowledge is there's very few people who could do that. So it's best to bring in additional people from the community, especially people who are who've kind of made it their hobby to or in some cases their living to be working on these games and dealing with them exclusively. So it's great, and they've been doing this for all of the games as well. It's not just X-Wing, Legion, and Armada. They've been showing the same signs of getting community people involved in setting up these rules forums and getting them up and running, answering questions, being the go-to sources, and this is all great stuff. So if you are wondering, so if you go to, and I'm going to put a link to the Atomic Mass Games rules forum in the video description below. You can find all of the Marvel Crisis Protocol, Legion, and now X-Wing rulings there. Armada is coming also. That one is expected to be up next month. They've got some more ironing out of details to do, so they have talked about that already. And so that is also another exciting thing. And I think that this is really a good thing for the community as a whole, because it's a good reminder that, hey, just because Luke Eddy came on board and Legion was the first one to get up and running, doesn't mean that Legion and Marvel Crisis Protocol were the only games that their AMG was going to continue to support. X-Wing and Armada are also going to be continued to get supported, and of course, it's probably less of a worry with X-Wing because it's been like constant Trident assault ship news. So we've been getting a lot of X-Wing spoilers, like 3 cards at a time, on social media, and so it's nice. Now we are still expecting the Fury of the First Order to drop this month. They should be announcing that very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it's later today or later this week or next week, but I think it's going to be very, very soon. We're going to get that official announcement of Fury of the First Order. That's going to be dropping. Heck, by the time, depending on when you watch this video, it may already be spoiled. So that's one of the things, when I get ready to record and publish stuff, you might not see it for a day or two. Who knows? But yeah. So once that does happen, of course, we'll be doing all of that. We also have some errata cards, and this is where they're going to have all of the errata cards as well. So speaking of like them doing stuff on social media, that's also where they've been posting most of their pictures. They don't have the full website up yet, so I know a lot of people are wondering, where's AMG's full website? Why is fantasyflightgames.com still the place that has everything else? And they're still working on that because, for reasons, I guess a lot of stuff has to kind of make the transition. And once they have a whole new website that's got all of its certificates and security and build and compartmentalization and web team and all of the parts that go into running a website that's going to get a lot of traffic, then they'll be making the transition over. But for now, your rules reference guides and all that stuff are still on Fantasy Flight's website. So it's still where you're going to get like your product listings and all of that other stuff. So I'm hoping the new system, while it will probably link to this rules forum, should also have all of the old information. Like if you're ever like just want to see like what expansions are available for the Empire, the Fantasy Flight site has all of that stuff broken down. I certainly hope they're going to do something along those lines as well. So let's talk about the errata too, because we got 2 new errata today, and they've been posting errata a little bit here and there. And errata is just when they have to change a card. A lot of people aren't crazy about errata, and it is a little bit unfortunate when it has to happen. You kind of want everything to be sort of done right the first time and not have to change the printed words. That was kind of the whole point of 2.0 is, hey, let's not have to change printed stuff anymore. But yeah, it's unavoidable. You're gonna have to change printed stuff, and I kind of liked the 1.0 version a little better, because at least in those cases we didn't have to change both digital stuff and printed stuff. It was just like, hey, if we're gonna have to change the printed card, then let's change the printed card. So it's some of the newer stuff is getting changed. Starting out with Arlise Hadrassian, who is our new Y-Wing pilot. She was from one of the Maxine Warriors from the Leia novel Bloodbath. That's not a Star Wars thing. It's just like raw bloodbath. Kind of was. There was a lot of killing and bombings and stuff and things that happened there. So Arlise Hadrassian, while you perform a front arc attack, if you're damaged, you may change one of your eyeballs to a crit result. While you defend, if you are damaged before the modified defense step, you must change one of your focus results to a blank result. And it's a timing errata. I believe the intent here, because I'm not the ultimate X-Wing rules guy. I'm just not, guilty as charged. That's why we have the rules forum. So that's a good thing for that. And also we have Discord and all kinds of other cool, great references to talk about stuff like that with also. So check the links in the description below for all of that. But the big change here is happens before the modified defense step. So what you might have done prior to this was you might have said, well, while you defend, if you're damaged, you must change one of your focuses to a blank. Well, let me just spend my focus token first, turn all of those eyeballs to defenses, and now, I don't mind having to turn a focus symbol to a blank because I don't have any focus symbol. Why am I doing this voice, right? Like, that's the schmoozy kind of rules, dude. Like, I understand what it wants me to do, but I'm going to spend this token first and now negate the entire negative penalty of this card. And so that's why they specifically put in the before the modified defense dice step, you must change. So that's the idea. So you can't just spend your token and then, it's meant to hurt you. And I think that's what they're trying to accomplish here. And similar with Commander Malorus, while a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 performs a frontal arc attack before the modified dice step, if it has one or more blank results, that ship must gain a strain token to re-roll one blank result if able. It's before the modified dice step, so you don't have. I believe that it's really the same intent going into both of these cards. You can't do your dice step like in this case. When a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 performs that frontal arc attack before the modified dice step, if it has one or more blank results. So maybe they have the blank results, but they're like, oh, hold on a second. Like in the old version, like, oh, let me target lock and re-roll. I don't know. Oh, now I don't have any blank results. So it kind of lets you. This is like, no, before you change anything, let's do. That's kind of how that might work. Of course, this is a friendly ship, so it's the other way around, but maybe they didn't want to get the strain, like I think that's the idea here is like, well, let me try my own shenanigans first, and then if I don't need to get the strain, I'd rather not get the strain. And like Commander Malorus is like, no, you will take the strain, now, or I will strain you myself, you little strain sickle. That's how they talk in the First Order, as a matter of fact. So, yeah, that's some of the errata. New errata will go there. Basically, they're going to use the rules forum as kind of all the stuff until it makes it in the rules reference guide officially. All those like open topics. So you can go in there, you can search like, hey, has anybody ruled on Darth Vader? And then you can find out all the stuff like, oh, here's all the rulings that have already happened with Darth Vader, and you can get all that stuff done. It's no problem. and and so on and so forth. And once it makes it into the rules reference guide, the plan is, I believe, to then take all of those that have already been finalized or whatever, and then delete those topics because they're already, they're trying not to duplicate information there. So I think it's a pretty cool idea. I'm really glad that this is a great step forward, and we have a winner to announce. So, I always run a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. I run those for about 2 weeks at a time. Next one's going to start tomorrow, or technically today. So if you want to enter to win those, you just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. And today's winner is going to be Dima. Congratulations, Dima. You just won the $25 Amazon gift card giveaway. Just go ahead and shoot me an email, and I'll get you all squared away. Just that's on the back end of my channel. It's mailcrabbok@gmail.com. You can find it on my website on crabbok.com or on the About page of my YouTube channel. So yeah, shoot me an email. We'll get you squared away. And that's going to do it. If you didn't win, don't worry. Plenty more chances to win. We've got giveaways going on all the time. We've got one also going on in Discord right now for a few more days. So you got time left to enter to win all kinds of cool stuff. I have a giveaways channel in Discord, so hop on in there. We'll see you guys later. I want to thank you all so much. Big thanks to my patrons. You guys are amazing and help make this channel possible. So thank you for your continued support. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. And as always, have a great day.